Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Josephine. I'm a YouTuber based in Delft, Netherlands. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you guys for all your love and support. I really do appreciate it. Really guys, really. Okay guys, so in today's video, by the title already, you know, I'm here to cry, oh. Guys, I've really been struggling to learn Dutch, and yeah, I'm going to share with you guys some of my struggles and what I'm doing right now. And I'll be very open to get like suggestions from you guys in the comment section. Just let me know what you think I can do to make the learning process really better, because I really want to learn Dutch. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video, okay? Okay guys, so I'm going to start out with sharing with you like how long I've been in the Netherlands and how long I've been trying to learn Dutch, okay? I've been in the Netherlands since 2019, actually mid 2019, and yeah, I didn't start trying to learn Dutch immediately, no. I actually actively started trying to learn Dutch, I think 2020. Yeah, I always knew that I wanted to learn Dutch because yeah, I had plans to stay in the Netherlands long term, and I moved with my husband and now have a son. So in a way, I knew that I wanted to start my family here, and I knew that learning the language would be so much beneficial for me. But that being said, I started my Dutch learning journey in 2020. It was part of my goal, you know, to start learning the language. So I started first quarter of 2020. Now, I must say that the method that I was using was what we call the Delft method. This method is slightly different from the normal method that I've seen when learning languages. I've seen that most people when learning, they try to start with the grammar and sentence structure and everything. In this method, you're basically given a book. It's called Netherlands for Buitenlanders. I don't know if this will focus, but yeah, at least this is the book you start with. With this method, you don't really start with the grammar, or you don't even learn grammar per se. They just have a few sentence construction and grammars in the book or at the back of the book, but you don't learn grammar in class at all. There are about, I think, 41 lessons in this book, and each lesson is more or less a conversation that is being written down. What we do is we study the lesson before we come to class, and then we just have conversations with the words or the sentence structure that we learned from that lesson. So basically, this method just throws the Dutch language on you, or immerses the Dutch language on you. They created this method because, according to them, it mimics the way children learn languages. So you see, children don't learn languages from grammar and sentence structure. No, they learn a language from first being immersed in the language, and then they begin to learn one or two words and learn how to construct sentences. So I think that's the idea behind this method called the Delft method. This method has really been challenging for me, and I'm going to explain why. So when I started in 2020, it was fine. Do you get what? Like, I was able to, you know, start having a little bit of conversations. I remember in our first lesson, we're able to talk about what my name is, where I'm from, have conversations about where you live now, how long you've stayed in the Netherlands, how old are you single or married or something. So it was very interesting at the beginning, because I mean, I just saw myself picking up words that I never knew before, and I started having conversations that I never used to have. I think this method works very well for people who have stayed in the Netherlands for a while and kind of work in an environment where Dutch is being spoken. So for instance, if I worked in an environment where like they speak Dutch to me, Dutch is the language of, you know, communication within that, you know, company, then I think this method would have been perfect, because it just immerses you into the language, and it kind of just forces you to begin to understand a few things about the Dutch language. But for me, I work in an international organization, like we don't even speak Dutch, and like there's literally nowhere where I can really practice my Dutch unless I enroll for maybe conversation groups or Dutch chat groups or something. I actually tried doing that at the end of 2020, but I couldn't continue once I had my baby. So I think that this method would work perfectly if you actually work in an organization where they speak Dutch, or you are in an environment where they speak Dutch to you all the time. But once you don't practice the Dutch, I just feel like you would begin to lose it because you never really learned how to, the grammar behind it, or how to really create sentences and everything. You never really learned that part. You only kind of just crammed a few words and kind of crammed a few sentences. So yes, you might be able to recognize a few words, which I still do, but you might not be able to kind of create sentences as good as you used to, because I mean, with time you begin to forget a few things that you've learned in class. So I think that's what's happening to me, because I haven't been practicing my Dutch. I have been losing my Dutch, and it's such a struggle, guys. I feel so bad when I see like words that I used to know and I don't know them anymore, stuff like that. I feel so terrible. So this 2022, it's been in my agenda. It's like in one of my top goals to start learning Dutch again, to kind of look for other ways, alternative ways to learn Dutch. I don't want to enroll for intermediate class yet, just because I feel like I really need to immerse myself with this 0 to A2 knowledge that I already have gained before going into intermediate class. I don't want to go into intermediate class looking clueless, you know, not knowing what to do. So one of the ways I've been thinking of immersing myself would be to start group conversations again, because I mean, I used to do that in 2020, maybe to enroll again, to start having group conversations. But before then, I'm thinking of, you know, going back to this book and reading it again from the first lesson to the last lesson, and the few grammar that we have at the back of the book. So yeah, that's the plan that I have actually. But to be honest, guys, it's been a struggle to learn Dutch actually for me. It's just a combination of different factors. First, the method that I use to learn the language might not be very suitable for me because of like my environment and everything. Then secondly, like my work environment is also not helping, because I mean, I work with mostly internationals and we barely speak Dutch at work at all. So yeah, I think these factors are just combining together and making it difficult for me to actually learn and grow in the language. So guys, yeah, just let me know in the comment section, suggest method or ways that you think I can really pick up the language. That reminds me, another thing that I've also thought of doing is to look out for YouTubers who kind of teach Dutch a few times. So please guys, if you know any YouTuber that really like talks about learning Dutch and everything, just let me know in the comment section and I can check them out. So yeah guys, that's it about my struggles regarding learning the Dutch language. It's been such a struggle and I feel very bad because I really want to learn the language. Now I feel even more pressure to learn the language. Why? Because my son attends an all Dutch daycare. So we intentionally enrolled him in a Dutch daycare because we knew that our Dutch is not up to like native level. So we wanted our son to actually learn Dutch from native speakers. So that's what he's doing. He learns Dutch completely at his daycare. They speak Dutch to him. I think he understands Dutch now, but I mean, he's just 14 months. So of course he hasn't spoken any Dutch to me. At home we speak English to him, also because we want him to learn the two languages together as he's growing. So he learns Dutch in school and he learns English at home. So yeah, I just think it would be nice, you know, me to be able to communicate with my son both in English and Dutch, you know. Yeah, so that's my struggle with learning Dutch, okay? Please let me know in the comment section any recommendation, any advice you have for me about how to, you know, grab the language really well. Even if you're in any group or any language discussion group, just let me know. I might enroll when I'm ready so that I can learn the language. Guys, I really want to learn. So help me. Throw all your ideas at me and I can check them out later. Thank you so much, guys. This is the end of this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Well, I don't know if you would enjoy it, but anywho, just give me a thumbs up, okay? And consider subscribing to my channel. On my channel, I create beauty-related content, lifestyle, and vlogs. And for 2020, I'm planning to be providing my beauty content just on the YouTube Shorts. So, guys, look out for my YouTube Shorts if you're interested in beauty, or if you're interested in seeing my artistic side, then look out for my YouTube Shorts. Okay guys, so yeah, thank you so much for watching and see you in my next video. Bye.